Reba McEntire. Thanks for joining me on the CMA Preview Special as we take a look at the contenders for the 43rd Annual CMA Awards coming up on November the 11th. The Zac Brown Band has spent more than a decade touring the country, playing a couple of hundred shows a year, collecting fans every step of the way. Last year, the group finally put it all together with Chicken Fried. Now the rest of the world knows what hardcore fans knew all along. These boys from Atlanta are the real deal. Whatever it is from the Zac Brown Band, who go into the CMAs with a total of 4 nominations this year. Now, a decade into their incredible career, Rascal Flatts credit a decision they made when the band first started.
I think it's something that was essential to us starting to be in business together, you know. Just coming to the decision that, you know, we've all got to be in this together and everybody's got to put equal parts and equal time into it. And I think that's one of the keys to our longevity so far over the past 10 years. It's hard to believe that we're sitting around talking about being together for 10 years, but I think that's one of the things that have allowed us to maintain the longevity that we have over the years.
Rascal Flatts have won the CMA's Vocal Group of the Year award 6 years running, and now they're in the running again. Here are Gary, Jay, and Joe Don with Wine on the 2009 CMA Awards Preview Special. That was Why from Vocal Group of the Year nominees Rascal Flatts. Darius Rucker is another punk rocker who made the transition to country. The proof? 2 CMA nominations, New Artist of the Year and Male Vocalist of the Year.
I feel...
Also up for Male Vocalist of the Year is Kenny Chesney, Brad Paisley, George Strait, and Keith Urban. I'm Reba McEntire, and thanks for listening to the 2009 CMA Awards Preview Special. Don't forget to tune in to see all the CMA action on November the 11th.
And now, here's your host.
Hey, this is Reba McEntire with your 2009 CMA Preview Special. Thanks for joining me. Okay, let's get right to it and put a spotlight on the nominees for Male Vocalist of the Year. George Strait, who is the proud owner of 5 CMA Male Vocalist trophies, is almost always a nominee in the category, and it looks like things could stay that way for a long time. George, who picked up his first CMA award back in 1985, doesn't plan on quitting anytime soon. That's George Strait, Living for the Night, a song he wrote with his son, Bubba, and his good friend, Dean Dillon. Like George, Kenny Chesney knows just how to take a song and sing it as if he's lived every word. That's one reason why his fans are so devoted. That's Everybody Wants to Go to Heaven. Kenny's been in the male vocalist race ever since year 2002, but has yet to win it. Maybe this will be his year. Keith Urban had a heck of a year in 2006 when he was named Male Vocalist of the Year. He couldn't attend the ceremony that year, but still the CMA audience showed him their love and support with a standing ovation. This way. This year, in addition to another shot at Male Vocalist, Keith is up for Entertainer of the Year and 3 other CMA awards. Brad Paisley arrives at the awards this year as the front runner. He's nominated in 7 categories, including Male Vocalist and Entertainer of the Year. Brad says he appreciates the recognition as a payoff for his hard work. That's Brad Paisley rounding out the 2009 nominees for Male Vocalist of the Year with Welcome to the Future. Also nominated in the Male Vocalist category is Darius Rucker. I'm Reba McEntire, and when we come back, we'll check out the nominees for Duo of the Year, so don't go anywhere. I'm Reba McEntire, back with more of your 2009 CMA Awards Preview Special. Country music's biggest night. The 43rd Annual CMA Awards will be held November the 11th at the CMA Center in Nashville, and you know I'll be there. Now let's talk about the nominees for Duo of the Year. Twice the fun, right? When John Rich and Big Kenny got together as an act, they didn't think they stood a chance of ever having a hit. How wrong they were.
We didn't think we would ever be commercially viable, really. We decided just to go for it, and we realized that when we're together, it's always a bigger blast every time. And if you're gonna go down with your hair on fire. So we decided to be Big and Rich, and thank God it worked.
Here's Big and Rich with their #1 hit, Lost in This Moment. Lost in This Moment from Big and Rich. Sugarland, who have already claimed the Duo of the Year title twice, are going for a three-peat. Jennifer Nettles credits their phenomenal success to a combination of things, but acknowledges there's no set formula.
There is something to be said for manifesting and for plain, hard work and a little bit of luck, and who knows? I don't know what the recipe is, I wish there were a book that said how to do this and do this well, but that might take the magic out of it.
Here's Jennifer Nettles and Christian Bush, better known as Sugarland, with Joey.
What a fine...
That's Joey from Sugarland, the reigning duo of the year, here on your 2009 CMA Awards Preview Special. I'm Reba McEntire. The husband and wife duo, Joey and Rory, can hardly believe they have a CMA nomination so early in their career. The two never considered performing as a twosome until a friend suggested they try out for the TV show Can You Duet? Now that they're facing the likes of Sugarland and Brooks and Dunn, they know their chances of winning Duo of the Year are slim, but they don't care. Nominees Joey and Rory with Cheater Cheater. Montgomery Gentry have been making records together for 10 years now. Troy Gentry recently took a moment to consider the key to their success. He's Eddie Montgomery and Troy Gentry with Long Line of Losers. We got to take a short break, but I'd love for you to stick around for the final nominees in the Duo of the Year category. Plus, there's a fresh crop of exciting young artists competing to be named New Artist of the Year, and I'll tell you all about them. You're listening to the 2009 CMA Preview Special. I'm Reba McEntire. Welcome back to the 2009 CMA Preview Special. I'm Reba McEntire. Kix Brooks and Ronnie Dunn, who are nominated as Duo of the Year, recently stunned the country music world by announcing the end of their partnership. After making hits for almost 20 years, Ronnie says it's simply time for a change.
When a certain situation just doesn't start feeling good anymore, it's just time for a change. I think you have to let the music dictate that. We've had a good ride. It's been amicable. We've been good friends. Still are.
That's Brooks and Dunn, with help from ZZ Top guitarist Billy Gibbons and Honky Tonk Stomp. The guys will say goodbye to their fans next year on the last rodeo tour. We'll be sorry to see this partnership break up. They've made so much great music together. But while Kix and Ronnie are trying out new things, there's always new artists arriving to stir things up. Each year, the Country Music Association honors someone who has made great career strides over the last year. Our first nominee in the New Artist of the Year category is Jake Owen. Second ride from New Artist of the Year nominee, Jake Owen. You don't forget the glitz and glamour of being country music stars. For Zac Brown, it's all about the music. He's the Zac Brown Band and Toes on your 2009 CMA Awards Preview Special. I'm Reba McEntire. Jamie Johnson already has one CMA award on his shelf. He won Song of the Year 2 years ago for co-writing George Strait's Give It Away. This year he's up for 4 awards, including New Artist of the Year. Though he's very pleased to be nominated, awards aren't something he strives for.
Not that those things aren't nice. In all, I'm sure it's great to take home the trophy. I can't afford to ever let that be the focus of why we do what we do. I think it's a cool side effect of having a good year in the music industry, but it should never be the thing you're driving towards.
Well, that's a very positive attitude. Here's Jamie with High Cost of Living on your 2009 CMA Preview Special.
I was just...
Turned country star Darius Rucker. Jamie's competition in this category includes Randy Houser, who co-wrote Trace Atkins' Honky Tonk Badonkadonk with him. I'm a big fan of Randy Houser. Love his debut album. I'm Reba McEntire. Thanks for listening to the 2009 CMA Awards Preview Special. Don't forget to tune in to see all the CMA action on November the 11th. Welcome to the 2009 CMA Awards Preview Special. I'm Reba McEntire. Let's get this hour started with the new artist nominees. Darius Rucker understands how a veteran performer can also be considered a newcomer. He has. Most of the nominees for New Artist of the Year have been around a while, with sizable achievements to their credit. Darius Rucker was a platinum star with Hootie and the Blowfish before he began singing country. Jamie Johnson got his first CMA award for co-writing George Strait's Give It Away. The Zac Brown Band has already done an amazing 3,000 concerts, and Randy Houser's successes include co-writing Trace Atkins' monster smash, Honky Tonk Badonkadonk. For Randy, a career in music was an all-or-nothing proposition. With Anything Goes, his first hit in front of the microphone, that's Randy Houser.